All right, what's up, guys? The draft is over, so I thought it'd be a good idea to grade every pick in the first round. Doing all 200 and 57 picks would be really hard. But yeah, we're gonna do the first round because that's kind of what everyone focuses on is the first round. And yeah, let's get right into it.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, Southern California.
This was the pick pretty much everyone and their fucking mother was expecting. Caleb Williams was going to go number one either way, it just kind of depended on what team had the first pick, and that happened to be the Chicago Bears. Hopefully, this guy could turn the Bears around. I hope so, because I do not want to watch bad quarterback play again. So maybe this guy will be good. Hopefully, he is, because if he is not, I might have to find a new team, but yeah, this one's an A. It's an obvious pick.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
Yeah, this one was either going to be Jaden Daniels or Drake May, and it happened to be Jaden Daniels. The Commanders liked him better. And Daniels is pretty good. He just won the Heisman. He's really athletic. He's good with his legs. However, his arm is a little bit suspect. Not sure if that'll translate well to the NFL level, but I could be overreacting. He could be the next great Washington quarterback, which, I mean, that's not really a high bar, I guess. Definitely recently. But I'm going to give this one a B+.
With the third pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Drake May, quarterback, North Carolina.
And New England gets their new quarterback of the future in Drake May. Kind of expected. Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi were not fucking doing it last year. They both really sucked. So getting Drake May could be either really good for them. He could be the next Justin Herbert, or he could be fucking terrible like the last North Carolina quarterback. But time will tell. I think he has a chance to be good, but I'm not 100% sure. But Pat's the needed quarterback, so I'm giving this one a B+.
With the fourth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State.
Kyler Murray has his new wide receiver one in Marvin Harrison Jr. I think this guy has a chance to be a top 10 wide receiver in the league. Maybe the best wide receiver in the league a little bit down the road. This guy is really good. He was dominant in college. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in the Hall of Fame just like his dad, Marvin Harrison, who played for the Colts. This is going to be my only A+.
Fifth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt, tackle, Notre Dame.
Wide receiver was a huge need for the Chargers. They got rid of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Malik Neighbors was still on the board, but they went with Joe Alt. And I'm not too surprised by this at all. This is Jim Harbaugh. He's going to take an offensive lineman, and he got the best damn offensive lineman in the draft in Joe Alt. So I'm not too mad at this pick. I think this is going to work out for the Chargers, so I'm giving this an A-.
With the sixth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, LSU.
The Giants do not go quarterback like a lot of people were thinking, and I think they made the right choice. Yeah, Daniel Jones isn't the best quarterback, but you could probably get another quarterback next year if you really want to replace Daniel Jones next offseason. But Malik Neighbors was the best player available. The Giants need wide receiver help desperately, and maybe if you get Neighbors, Daniel Jones will become a better passer because he's never really had a true number one wide receiver. I'm giving this grade a B+.
With the seventh pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham, tackle, Alabama.
The Titans go ahead and pick up J.C. Latham out of Alabama. I think Fashanu was a better tackle in my opinion, but Latham is the pick here for the Titans. I think he's going to be pretty good. He will be a good addition to the Titans' offensive line. They did go offensive line last year in Peter Skoronski, but getting more offensive line help will definitely not hurt the Titans. I'm giving this one a B.
Pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
Well, there it is.
Quarterback, Washington.
Seriously, Atlanta, fucking Michael Penix Jr. Why? You just gave Kirk Cousins a 4-year, $180 million contract. Why the fuck would you draft his replacement in the first round? That makes absolutely no fucking sense. Why? I know you guys wanted to do the whole Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers thing where you pass the torch, but number one, why do you fucking get this guy at number 8? If you wanted this guy, why didn't you trade down more? And number two, this guy is like 24. When you fucking get rid of Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix is going to be like 26 or 27. This, in my opinion, is not a great pick. This is a fucking awful pick. This guy was more of a fucking late first rounder and maybe second round. This guy did not deserve to go 8. I'm giving this one a fucking F.
Pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington.
Okay, the Bears have no more fucking excuses to have a bad offense. No more fucking excuses. They gave Kyril Williams a new weapon in Rome Odunze, one of the best wide receivers in this class. Like, they have no more fucking excuses. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, now Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert. This offense better be fucking good. It better be good next year, because if it's not, it better be good the year after. And if it's not, then we gotta fucking do something else. I don't know. We gotta fucking blow it up. Giving this pick an A-.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select
J.J. McCarthy,
quarterback, Michigan.
J.J. McCarthy, huh? The Vikings, they really needed a quarterback. Their quarterback right now is Sam Darnold, so I'm not surprised they took J.J. McCarthy. I'm not sure if he's going to be great. Let's just say, as a Bears fan, I'm not going to be afraid to play this guy, okay? He could be good, could not, I don't know. I think he has less potential than the top 3 quarterbacks taken, so this one's a C. I'm giving this one a C.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Olu Fashanu, tackle, Penn State.
Not surprised with this pick at all. The Jets needed offensive line help pretty badly. Aaron Rodgers got hurt last year because of how bad that offensive line was, and you do want to protect Aaron Rodgers. That is your top priority, because if Aaron Rodgers is healthy and he's protected, the Jets could go a long way, which is kind of weird to say. I'm giving this pick an A-.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
There it is.
Quarterback, Oregon.
6 quarterbacks in the top 12. Holy shit. Bo Nix, he goes to Denver. This is probably going to be another failed Denver quarterback. This was definitely a reach. Bo Nix is more of a second-round talent, but I understand why the Broncos selected him this high. Before, it was between Zach Wilson and Jared Stidham, so of course you want to try and mix it up, and hopefully Bo Nix will be that guy for you, but I really doubt it. I'm giving this one a D for Denver.
With the 13th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Brock Bowers, tight end, Georgia.
Bowers at this point was the best player available. I understand why the Raiders would want this guy. He's pretty damn good, best tight end in the class. But the Raiders, they already do have a tight end in Michael Mayer who's pretty solid. I guess they just want to run more of a 2 tight end offense. Let's see how that goes. I probably would have gone defense. There was still a lot of good pass rushers on the board, a lot of good corners, but I mean, it's not the worst pick in the world. I'm going to give it a B minus.
The 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Talise Fuaga, tackle, Oregon State.
The Saints, they were desperate for some offensive line help. Without Ryan Ramczyk, the Saints' offensive line was complete ass. So getting Talise Fuaga from Oregon State will hopefully help the Saints out with their offensive line trouble. They could have also gone defensive line, but Fuaga, he's pretty damn good. I don't think he's going to be a bad player for the Saints. This grade is going to be a B.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Laiatu Latu, defensive end, UCLA.
The first defensive player is finally off the fucking board. It took them long enough. Holy shit. Latu, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Something like that, but yeah, the first edge rusher off the board, the first defensive player off the board is going to the Colts. I think this is a pretty solid pick for them. They need someone to go after the quarterback, and I'm giving this grade a B. I'm giving this pick a B.
With the 16th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Byron Murphy, defensive tackle, Texas.
Byron Murphy, first defensive tackle off the board, going to Seattle. This, I think, was a pretty solid pick for the Seahawks. They struggled on defense last year. They were one of the worst defensive teams in the league. And getting a guy like Byron Murphy on your defensive line is going to help out that defense without a doubt. I'm giving this pick a B minus.
The 17th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner, linebacker, Alabama.
The Vikings trade up to snag edge rusher Dallas Turner from Alabama, arguably the best defensive player in this draft. He's going to help out that Vikings defense. A lot of people had him going to the Falcons at 8, but the Falcons are fucking stupid, so Vikings, they're able to get their hands on Dallas Turner. I'm giving this one a B+. I think Dallas Turner has a bright future.
With the 18th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Amarius Mims, tackle, Georgia.
When it's all said and done, this could be the biggest steal of the draft. Mims, he had some injury problems, but when he was healthy, he was one of the most dominant offensive tackles in all of college football. Joe Burrow, he's going to love this guy if Mims can't stay healthy. If Burrow can stay healthy, these guys are both pretty injury prone, but Mims, I think, has the potential to be the best tackle in this draft. This is an excellent pick for the Bengals, A-.
With the 19th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Verse, defensive end, Florida State.
I think if Byron Murphy is still on the board, the Rams go with him because they need a defensive tackle with the retirement of Aaron Donald. But getting Jared Verse, I think, could still be very good for the Rams. He's one of the best edge rushers in this draft. So, not bad at all for the Rams. They do need help on the defensive side of the ball. I'm going to give this one a B-.
And with the 20th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Troy Fautanu, tackle, Washington.
The Steelers go offensive line in back-to-back drafts. Last year, it was Broderick Jones. This time, it is Troy Fautanu out of Washington. I like what the Steelers are doing, trying to build up that offensive line. I think that will be pretty good for them, considering their quarterbacks are Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, who do take a lot of sacks. I still miss you, Justin, okay? But, yeah, I think this was a good pick for the Steelers. I'm giving this one a B.
With the 21st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chop Robinson, linebacker, Penn State.
Miami needed help at linebacker, especially with the injuries to Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips. So getting a guy like Chopper Robinson here at 21 is not a bad pick at all. Hopefully, he will be the answer the Miami Dolphins are looking for. Maybe he could lead the Miami defense for the foreseeable future. I'm going to give this one a B.
With the 22nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Quinyon Mitchell, defensive back, Toledo.
How do the Eagles keep doing it? How the fuck do they keep doing it? Fucking Jalen Carter fell to them last year, and now they get the best corner, arguably, in this draft in Quinyon Mitchell. And corner was a very big need for them. So, yeah, I guess the Eagles are going to be good for a while. I might be overreacting a little bit. Maybe this pick doesn't pan out, but for some reason, it always seems like the player that the Eagles need just falls to them. This is an A-.
The 23rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, LSU.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick for the Jaguars. I would have liked it if they went with a corner or an offensive lineman to protect Trevor Lawrence, but giving Trevor Lawrence a weapon isn't a bad idea either. Brian Thomas was pretty good at LSU. I think he has a chance to be maybe the second best wide receiver in this draft, third. I'm going to give this one a B+ for the Jaguars. Good job.
With the 24th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Terrion Arnold, defensive back, Alabama.
The Lions have been pretty good at drafting recently, and they trade up to get a really good corner in Terrion Arnold. It was between him or Quinyon Mitchell to be the number one corner off the board. And Arnold, I had him going to Vegas, but he gets drafted at 24 to Detroit, and I think he's going to fit well there. Detroit, they need defensive back help pretty desperately. That was one thing keeping them back, and I think Arnold would be a really good addition to that Detroit defense. I am giving this pick an A-.
With the 25th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers and hosts for the 2025 NFL Draft select Jordan Morgan, tackle, Arizona.
Yeah, not the best pick, not the worst pick. They could have gone defense. There were still a lot of good DBs on the board, but to go with offensive line, which, I mean, I get it. You want to get protection for Jordan Love, but I mean, I don't know. Jordan Morgan, to me, was more of a second-round talent, but I guess it could work out. The Packers are usually good at developing talent, so I wouldn't be surprised if this guy turns out to be good, but for now, I'm just going to give this one a C+.
With the 26th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Graham Barton, center, Duke.
There was a big gaping hole in that Bucs offensive line at center, so selecting Graham Barton, I think, is a pretty solid pick. I think he could slot in at that center position. He could also be a guard. I think this is a really good pick for the Buccaneers. I could have also seen them go defense or maybe wide receiver if they really wanted to, but this is not a bad pick at all for the Buccaneers. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a B.
With the 27th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Darius Robinson, defensive tackle, Missouri.
I'm a little surprised that the Cardinals did not go with corner. You still had guys like Cooper DeJean and Kool-Aid McKinstry on the board, but Darius Robinson, I don't think that's the worst pick. They do need help on that defensive line. They need a guy to go after the quarterback, so it's not the worst pick, but I don't know. It's not the most exciting pick either. I think Robinson was more of a second rounder, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a C+ for the Cardinals.
With the 28th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, select Xavier Worthy.
There it is.
Fuck. We let the fastest guy in the draft go to Kansas City. What? Buffalo, why did you trade with the Chiefs? Why did you trade down and let the Chiefs get this guy? Why? Why? This guy, Xavier Worthy, he better not be another Tyreek Hill, because if he is, like, Kansas City might win like the next 5 Super Bowls. Hopefully not. Hopefully this guy turns out to be another John Ross. But right now I'm gonna give it a B. But I wouldn't be surprised if later down the road this is like an A plus.
With the 29th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Guyton, tackle, Oklahoma.
I got this right on my fucking mock draft. Let's fucking go. Tyler Guyton to the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys needed offensive line help. They traded away Tyron Smith to the Jets. He was injury prone. And hopefully this guy will be the answer at tackle for them, because they need to protect Dak Prescott, at least for like a year or so, because his contract is up. But yeah, I think this is a nice pick for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to give this pick a B.
The 30th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Nate Wiggins, defensive back, Clemson.
The Ravens drafting another good defensive player in the first round. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by this pick at all. Nate Wiggins was one of the best corners in college football. He has the potential to become a lockdown corner. And of course, the Ravens draft him. That defense was good for the Ravens last year, and now it could be potentially even better with Nate Wiggins there in the secondary. This could be a steal for the Ravens, or it could be bad. I don't know. We'll see. Giving this one a B plus. I think this was a pretty good pick for the Ravens.
With the 31st pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver, Florida.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this pick for the 49ers. I understand not going offensive line because most of the good ones were already off the board. I understand not going that direction, but corner was still a need for the Niners, and you had guys like Kool-Aid McKinstry and Cooper DeJean still on the board for them. So, I don't know. I would have gone that direction instead of going wide receiver. I understand Brandon Ayuk is unhappy there, so maybe that's why they felt obligated to take Ricky Pearsall this high. But, C, yeah, I'm giving this a C.
With the 32nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Xavier Leggett, wide receiver, South Carolina.
Oh, look, Carolina, you have a first-round pick after all. You just had to get it from the Bills, who, for some reason, don't want to take a wide receiver at 32. They'd much rather have a wide receiver at 33 the next day and lose out on that fucking team option. Whatever. I don't understand the Bills, but the Panthers, they got their wide receiver. Bryce Young needs someone to throw to, so they get Xavier Leggett. I would have preferred Lad McConkey or Keon Coleman. I feel like they were better, but I don't know. I guess they just liked Xavier Leggett better. This is going to be the same as my Ricky Pearsall grading. I'm giving this one a C. All right, guys, that'll do it. Those are my grades for every first-round pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. I hope you guys liked this video. Tell me down below what you guys would have done differently. What grades do you not agree with? And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.